Happy first day of spring 2023. Welcome to Members Weekly. The Chamber is excited to bring members together to connect, share stories of their business, and also share what makes Harrison County a great place to live, work, and play. So get your Bluetooth connected, hands on the wheel, eyes on the road, and let's connect with Clarksburg's Visitors Bureau and Tina Yoke. Hello again. We're here today with Tina Yoke at the Clarksburg Visitors Bureau. I can't talk this morning. Tina, does it feel like the first day of spring to you?
The sun is shining, but it certainly doesn't feel like the first day of spring.
No, at the lake this morning, I think we had 17 degrees. So somebody needs to let the Easter Bunny know that he's going to have to put on an extra fur coat or something to come.
Exactly. It's just cold.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us today. And as a member of the Chamber of Commerce, we just wanted to highlight you and let our other members know some of the things that's going on at the CVB.
Well, thank you so much for this opportunity. It's always nice to be able to share what we do and that we are here with other people in the community.
Well, right now, what's happening at the CVB?
We are gearing up for some spring activities and our marketing for the spring activities. You know, our goal here at the Clarksburg Visitors Bureau is to attract people 50 miles and beyond. So we want people from, other parts of West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Washington, D.C., New York, Pittsburgh, all over the place to come home to Clarksburg for our special events and tourism.
And I love the come home to Clarksburg theme because everyone has that special place in their heart. And we want to make Clarksburg one of those special destinations that even if they've never grew up here, that they remember the fun time they had. And with 2 Winterfests under your belt, sounds like, are we planning a third one?
Yes, there will definitely be a third one. It's always going to be the first Friday and Saturday in December.
That sounds great. And you've had great turnouts, and sometimes the weather's good, but people still put their hats and coats and gloves on and come out and make the memories with their family, don't they?
Yes, when we thought about it, we pictured a Hallmark Christmas movie. So, most of the events are outdoors, and we just do encourage people to put on their hats and coats and come down to downtown Clarksburg and experience everything that we have to offer.
And it's a great weekend. It's not just a one time because you do your Christmas parade on Friday and with Santa Claus or the Grinch, and then on Saturday you have a full lineup of events that day.
Yes, the goal in creating the event was to give people a reason to come to Clarksburg and spend the night in one of our hotels. So you're exactly right. It is a 2-day event. The parade is just amazing. We have people, way ahead of time wanting to know if they could register for the parade. And something that we've added since we started Winterfest is the tree lighting ceremony that takes place after the parade on the lawn of the Waldemore.
And that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And we're very fortunate that Santa sticks around to help with the tree lighting.
Well, Santa's a busy man, but
Yes.
the fact that he can stick around just a few more minutes and then have to rush back to the North Pole to work on those toys and get everybody ready for December 25th. You had mentioned working with the hotels. What is the importance of working with our leaders in Clarksburg and the local businesses?
We have so much to offer here in Clarksburg, and I believe that we've done a great job, but we need to improve letting everyone else in the world know all that we have to offer in Clarksburg. And when they come here to visit, they need a place to stay, and that's why it's important to work with our local hotels. We're actually out, we're working to get another hotel here in downtown Clarksburg. There's a dire need to have a hotel here in downtown, so we're always working on that. And the community leaders, the city of Clarksburg and the local businesses, everyone's just so nice to work with. We all have a common goal and a common bond, and that really helps when you want to work together with other entities.
Well, we obviously love our community because we live here and we work here. So we want the best community that we can offer ourselves and to anyone that would just be driving by on 50 and want to stop by Clarksburg and see what's going on.
Right.
Tell me a little bit more about the importance of supporting the Visitors Bureau. How can, of course, that we together are part of the Clarksburg Uptown Association. How can other groups or organizations help support the Visitors Bureau?
Our mission is to market Clarksburg and market our activities and festivals to people from far away. So it's important to let us know the activities and festivals that people are having, to give us the information. We have a newly created and updated web page, which is comehome2clarksburg.com. And then we also have a Facebook page where we do our very best to post activities. So I think there's still people who may not know that we're here. So to help spread the word that we are here and we want to help market your special event.
Now, do you help with the concerts out at the VA Park? Is that something that the Visitors Bureau is involved with?
We help market those
Oh,
concerts
yes.
and events.
Can you give us a tidbit? Is anybody coming soon?
I don't have that information yet that I
Darn
can
it.
share, but it's going to be an exciting spring and summer.
That's great because
Yes.
people, especially after the pandemic, people just want to be able to enjoy their families, go out into the local community and have activities, whether it's going to a concert, going to the Robinson Grand, spending time at First Fridays, which is something that you're involved with. But can you give us a little bit more information about First Fridays?
Sure. We've actually been doing First Fridays for over a year now, and that is a program that's really all happens because of volunteers. The co-chairs of that are Michael Spatafor and Jerry Riffle, and then everyone else are just people who care about the community that are coming together to give people a reason to come home to Clarksburg. It's always the first Friday of every month, and it's in downtown Clarksburg, and each month is a different theme. So this coming first Friday will be April the 7th, and that happens to be Good Friday. And there'll be all kinds of events going on, and then also there'll be a special guest by the Easter Bunny that night.
Oh my goodness, I hope he has some chocolate because we all need a
We
little
all
bit of
need some
chocolate in our
chocolate.
life. I'm looking at the brochure right now, and it looks like you've got a lot of vendors. There's a lot of activities that First Friday is planned, and they have a Facebook page too, do they not, for First Fridays?
Yes. And the role of the Clarksburg Visitors Bureau with First Fridays is to help promote the event and help promote the Facebook page. So it's First Fridays downtown Clarksburg. So if you haven't liked the page, be sure to do that. And then also the Clarksburg Visitors Bureau has a Facebook page too.
Tina, since becoming the director, we all have proud moments in our career. What do you think, or how do you have one specific thing that sticks out that you are proud since you have become the director? That's something that has happened with the Visitors Bureau.
Of course, we're really proud. I'm really proud of Winterfest. It's a brand new festival happening in downtown
Mhm.
Clarksburg, and that took a whole lot of work to get that
Yes, it
started.
did.
And it took a whole lot of people coming together to make that happen. But I'm also just proud of, our marketing materials, our Come Home to Clarksburg logo, and our board of directors. We have a wonderful board of directors, and it consists of people from various backgrounds and professions throughout Clarksburg. And everyone has their special gift that they bring to the table, and it's just very awesome and uh, enlightening to be able to come and be surrounded by such a caliber of great people.
Well, you can tell the change, and you can tell that people get excited about First Fridays, and they get excited about the things that are happening in downtown Clarksburg. And I would, if I were you, I would be proud of everything that you have done because you can tell the difference in the last 2 years. It's just been amazing to see the turnaround in the businesses, their participation
Right.
in just getting involved. And that's what it's so easy to sit back in your chair and talk about the things that are wrong, but it takes effort on everyone's part to get up and to be part of the solution. Don't you agree?
Yes, and thank you for those kind words. Um, and we have had so many people, like parents with young children, who have stopped and they're like, "Thank you, thank you for
Yeah.
creating something for our family to do in downtown Clarksburg." I remember after our first Winterfest, I saw on Facebook this family said, "We just spent 4 hours in downtown
Hmm.
Clarksburg. I've never done that
Yeah.
before." So, people want things to do and they want to be a part of the solution. And our table is big. So if anybody listening wants to be a part of some of the great things that are happening here in Clarksburg, I encourage you to reach out to us. We'll find something for you to do for sure.
Tina, if someone was wanting to help out, and because the more hands we get involved in something like this, the more activities that we can start offering. What's the best way to reach out to you?
They could call us directly at 304-622-2157. They can email at tina at visitclarksburgwv.com. Facebook message, just about any way. They can stop by the office, but we really would love to have more people, and we encourage more people to get involved.
And where are you located? Some people might not know that.
Sure. We're at 215 South 3rd Street, Suite 101. And for those that aren't familiar with the streets, we're right beside the Harrison County Courthouse in downtown Clarksburg.
Well, now we're going to talk about something that's not quite as serious, but just as fun, and that is we West Virginians love our hot dogs.
We do.
Yes, we do. But not only are we picky about what goes on them, we also debate about one key element that makes up a West Virginia hot dog. Tina, I think this question's been going on forever. When you order a hot dog, do you say chili or do you say sauce?
I say chili.
I do too. Now, some people say sauce, and then there's that debate of if it's not got beans in it, is it really chili? So.
Right. And I don't want chili with beans on my hot dog, to be quite honest.
No. Now, this may be a personal question, but do you like your bun steamed, toasted, or just right out of the bag?
I love it toasted.
Me too.
It
That
makes
I
all the
thought that was a
difference.
Southern West Virginia thing, but they do some toasted buns up here, and they do a really good job of doing that. We had this discussion earlier about mustard or ketchup.
How about both?
I have done both, and I think that's almost like committing some kind of sin or, criminal offense to put both mustard and ketchup. And apparently, we were both told at some point in our lives that ketchup is not supposed to go on a hot dog.
I know, and it took me about 45 years to hear that,
Yeah,
so who knows?
I think both taste pretty good. Do you ever put coleslaw on your hot dog?
No, my husband does, but
Yeah.
I'll eat coleslaw, but I don't really put it on top.
And then some people, and I think this is more of a New York thing, they put relish or kraut on their hot dogs.
Yes.
I've seen that before.
Yeah.
I like sauerkraut, but I've never really ate it on a hot dog.
Right.
Do you eat onions on your hot dog?
I don't eat onions on anything.
Are you allergic to them?
I just really don't like them.
I have a friend that's allergic to onions, and so I always had to remember to order, if we were ordering for a group, never to get onions on the hot dogs for her. Didn't want to make that trip to UHC.
No, for sure.
Now, as a side, do you prefer French fries or onion rings?
French fries with lots of ketchup again.
Yeah, see, there you go. And then to top off your hot dog meal, would you have a milkshake, a Coke, or a Pepsi?
Well, ideally, I would have a milkshake.
Which kind? Strawberry, vanilla, chocolate?
Chocolate.
That's now
maybe even chocolate peanut butter.
Oh, that sounds good. And I heard that Tony's ice cream is getting ready to open back up.
Yes, as I mentioned, we have a social media post, and the one that received the biggest response last week was the announcement that Tony's Ice Cream will be reopening. People are super excited about that.
I've reached out to them to offer the ribbon cutting, which is something that the Chamber of Commerce does do. It's a free ribbon cutting. You do not have to be a member of the chamber, but it's a way for us to celebrate business in Harrison County.
When I want to say about the ribbon cuttings, I attend as many as I can, and I always look forward to them, and I appreciate you all doing them. Not only does it encourage the new businesses, and they see all of the support that they already receive, but it's also just nice to go out and see fellow members of the Chamber of Commerce.
And we need to support each other.
Exactly.
That's one of the things as the connection. That's all we're trying to do is make sure that before you go, and we all do it, we all order off Amazon, but let's think, is there somewhere local? Is there a local mom and pop store that would have something unique that you could walk in, pick out, and there wouldn't be 3,000 others like that, like we get on Amazon?
Right.
Or do we support that local business?
And to make the personal connection, you can call a local business and say, hey, Tony, this is Tina. I met you at the ribbon cutting. Could you help me with so-and-so?